Hi everyone, welcome back to Super Mario Land 2, The Reckoning, Electric Boogaloo, and other such comments. Actually my second time let's playing this game, but this time I'm just rushing through it and having fun. And oh my goodness, I was so surprised by seeing a Super Mario World Cheep that I just died to it right away. Seriously, it is actually kind of weird. Most of the enemies you encounter in this game have their own unique sprites, and that Cheep just looks exactly like Super Mario World's. So strange playing old games. Because you have so much nostalgia for them if you played them when you were young. There's a lot of things you didn't notice about them. Such as the boxing sharks. Those are a little strange. Also, these fish are really slow. The water levels kind of suck in this game, much like they do in normal Mario games, because it's a handheld Mario game. Clearly, it's not normal now, is it? Also, if you look carefully at the blocks, they clearly don't blend in with the water. That's a limitation of the graphics engine of the Game Boy. Too bad. Anyway, yeah, it's a water level. It's a little slow, but you can go through it decently quick. But there is this one segment in the next level where you just have to walk really slowly if you want to go to the extra level. And that's kind of boring. But it's really memorable just because of how slow it is. You can go through it quickly if you want to, but you're gonna get damaged. Who wants to get damaged in this game? It's a sign of weakness. And you don't want to appear weak, now do you? Oh, can I go up here? Maybe I can, but let's not. I don't like that the sharks are evil. Sharks are not very threatening to humanoid creatures at all. Unless they're a baby, I guess, but, you know, baby should not be going deep sea water anyway. Goal! That is such an easy bonus thing to get, wow. Oh, if there's any comments being said in the previous video about how this is this and this is that and this is what you should do and this blah 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 blah, I am doing this video right after the previous one, so I can't really read any of those comments. I'm sorry. Turtle Zone is really short. Only 2 levels before the boss level. So I guess 3 levels in the boss. But you know, still. That being said, it's made up for the fact that this level is really long. Really? Well, Super Mario Land 2 physics, I guess. Anyway, this level is long, and because it's long, it's also boring to some people. But it's very memorable to me. So I kind of like it. Music is also kind of catchy. Kinda being the operative word here. There's also a secret you can go through, and I kind of want to show it just because it's so memorable to me, but I might not. Who knows? Oof, that was too close. And I went all the way over here just for a coin. No, of course not. Give me this. These enemies are rude. Thankfully they didn't hit me. But I would have been angry. Time of this recording, I just released, or I should say unleashed, my Why Team Ketchup Lost video on my main channel. And so many Team Ketchup players are so salty of me just doing that. You know, the thumbnail and just the name and me choosing Team Mario. Apparently that's offensive because I'm siding with Pearl, who is ugly, and all that stuff. That just makes me feel... It's just funny to me. It really is. Anyway, yeah, these things. These are the reason why these levels are so slow. Because you don't want to get hit by them, but there's this segment where there's so many of them that you just basically walk so slowly along the ground trying to avoid them. Whatever. Anyway. Salt is real, and if you're angry about me actually winning a Splatfest and gloating about it, too bad for you. Like, some people, Team Ketchup players, they say, oh, the only reason Team Mario won is because Team Ketchup players kept fighting against each other. You know, you probably, they did the same thing in Team Ice Cream versus Team Cake, or Team Cake versus Team Ice Cream, rather. Where a lot of Team Ice Cream players, they ended up fighting against each other because Team Cake wasn't as popular. or rather Team Ice Cream was excessively popular. And yet, it was still just like a good game, it was fair and stuff when the Splatfest was over. God damn it, moving so slowly. But when... Wow, I'm losing all the power-ups here. If I want to get the Fire Flower, I have to be small. So rude. Anyway, it wasn't a problem for Team Ice Cream players to keep facing against each other even though they were supposed to be fighting Team Cake. And yet now it is a problem when Team Ketchup players kept only facing against other Team Ketchup players instead of Team Mayo. They use it as a reason for why they lost against Team Mayo. You know, because they're salty. Salt is real, all. Another reason for them saying that it's not fair is because if it was under the Splatoon 1 type of rules over deciding the winner, it would have been Marina's win. But the thing is, in the old Splatfest rules, it wasn't really fair now, was it? It was always the least popular team that would win, at least in the Americas and usually in Europe as well. So it's like, salt is real. That's all it is, really. Salt is real. And I'm enjoying every bit of it. The only reason I'm talking about this stuff is because how long this stage is. I haven't really died once and it's still going on. It'd be even longer if I was showing the secret exit. It was fine for me to get hit back there because the level is over. I almost died at those spikes at the end though. That was too close. Can I get a Fire Flower? Yeah, I'm getting a 3 up. Or nothing. Yeah, it happens occasionally. Oh, I like the stage. It actually looks like you're inside the whale. Except not really. Like, what are these things? It's feet? I guess. And now we're going down its throat. But then, what are these things? Are these more teeth? Makes no sense. But, you know, still, it's a fun stage. Also, look at that code being reused. What are these things supposed to be? You're supposed to be inside a creature, but the anatomy makes no sense whatsoever. But did we question it when we were going inside Lord Jabu Jabu in Ocarina of Time? His insides made no sense whatsoever. Like, you get what they were going for, and we were supposed to, like, fix something in his stomach, which was totally not a rethread of what you had to do with the Deku Tree. But it still made no sense. Because why are there treasure chests inside Lord Jabu Jabu? Why is there a boomerang? No sense whatsoever. Yes, as a game, Super Mario Land 2 is made for people who can be patient. Me? I'm not patient at all. This is another easy boss. I kind of wish I had the Fire Flower, but Carrot will do. So yeah, another easy boss because you just jump on its head. And it doesn't bother to retreat even after you hit it once. I mean, think of the Koopalings. At least they retreat into their shell momentarily before you get to hit them again. These bosses? Nope. You can hit them as many times as you want. Well, minus their invincibility frames. They do have a few. I mean, like, even Boom Boom retreat into his shell for like a second. Like, come on. Anyway, everyone's favorite zone, right? Either this zone or the Lunar Zone. The thing is that the Lunar Zone is really, really short. Like, it's literally just 2 stages. Although I guess it's a 3rd one because you have to go through a stage to go to the Lunar Zone in the first place. And it's kind of neat because you have to go through the secret eggs in that stage for that. But we'll go over that later. Anyway, this zone is fun because of its unique aesthetic that just kind of works. It's also much more fast-paced compared to the Turtle Zone. Oh, can I spin jump on this? I probably can't. But, you know, I had to try. I just had to try. Wanted some of that Super Mario World nostalgia. Also, as a way to vindicate myself, that's to explain why I was so confused about... wow, this is actually a pretty daring checkpoint right here. Also, to go over Vindication over to explain why I was so hesitant about spin jumping when I first started playing Mario Maker. Because, you know, it's different in every game. Even if they try to replicate the feeling. It's not going to be quite the same. I was going to do a webcam for this. But no, I can't webcam at all for Mario games. They're too platform heavy and you need to see the whole thing in order to really enjoy it. I mean, it's not on the bonus, but do I really need it? I've got 35 lives right now. People complain about modern Mario games giving you too many lives. This game gives you too many lives too. Like, it's really only the first... yeah, let's say first 4 Mario games that didn't give you enough lives. And where you died very, very easily. But of course, lives are just not very good at all. They're a product of an older period of time. And even in relation to when this game was released, lives were already on their way out. They should have been on their way out. They're still in Mario games, but only because they were in the first game, so they should be in all Mario games. They would be wrong if they weren't in all games. Even though I wouldn't mind if they were gone. Choose your destiny. Let's just pick this one. Carrot. I already had it, so this was a waste. Just skip it through the entire level. It's fun to skip it like this. Don't judge me. In modern Mario games, you can't really do this kind of stuff. Seems I'm getting the 1-up. Exactly what I should be getting. Yes. Yeah, I just like the way you go through this level. Through different parts of the Mario. Also, in this level, you got enemies and... enemies in the freaking blocks. That's ingenious. Never seen this before. At the time, I think. I'm pretty sure. Like, I guess it's like poison mushrooms, in a sense. Except poison mushrooms were really, really devilish. Like, seriously. In the original Lost Levels in Japan, which was just Super Mario Bros. 2, poison mushrooms were literally just the same as normal mushrooms, but a little darker. You had to really look at them to notice the difference. And it's easy now, but imagine doing that on an old TV. It would actually be a bit difficult to tell the difference if you didn't have a very good one. Of course, the first taste of Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan, or from Japan, was through All-Stars. In that game, poison mushrooms looked extremely different. And it is this thing right here. It doesn't look like Mario has latched onto it, but he is. And I can move around a bit, and if I do too much, I'll be let go. Or rather, I can just do this. Like, seriously. Still, it's fun to be carried around. Also, it's actually a bit dangerous up here. I missed out on some rewards. Oh well. Fire flower, yum! Oh wow, I can jump on those? Didn't know that. Maybe I did it before, but you don't normally jump on these things. Of course, you have to here. It'd be a bit easier if the one below actually fired as well, but it kind of doesn't want to right now. Guess I'll jump from... Oh no, that's right, these things. I forgot about them. You have to use these things to go all the way up here. Yup. Hey, carry me. Is it the end? Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure there's spikes below me, so... Yeah. How are you not supposed to get this bonus? There were probably some people complaining about this, about how it was too easy to get the bonuses. Kinda makes me feel vindicated about that. 3 lives. I was about to say 3 1-ups. Which is like, I guess what it is, but no. It's also 3 ups and a heart. A 3 heart. Anyway, this is the boss level. Lego blocks? Copyright infringement, Nintendo! You'll be getting sued for this, I guarantee it. Except they did. It's not supposed to be Lego blocks, it's supposed to be some kind of block in Japan. Something that most of us probably didn't get, because we thought it was Lego blocks. Now, you know what? It totally is Lego blocks. I don't care what some people say about this game, about how its basis for inspiration for this level is Japanese or something like that. This is totally Lego blocks. Also, I wasn't supposed to go here, but I went at 2 anyway. Yeah, I think it's the N and B right up there that's supposed to represent what it's supposed to be, like in Japan or something like that. And here, I guess, but you know, we all think it's Lego blocks now, don't we? Lego my ego. Now I'm hungry for waffles. I ate pancakes this morning. Pancakes are nice when eaten in moderation. I actually think pancakes are better when eaten at home than they are at stores, because the stores that serve them, they always use the flat kind. Like, come on. I like it better when they're thick. Buzzsaws. Those are coins, I think. I don't really notice. It's like coins aren't really useful in this game, except for like gambling, and I'm really lucky, so I get rewarded for my trouble, but you know. Oh my goodness, these are the little 3 piggies. 3 little piggies, sorry. Oh, I got hit. Yeah, actually this is a decently tough boss, because it's 9 hits instead of 3. 9 hits for the enemies, of course. I screwed up my jump. Anyway, this is totally based on something in Japan, so there's no relation or something. No, it clearly is a ripoff of the 3 little piggies, but they're public domain, so it's fine for them to use those. Actually, wasn't this zone completely different in Japan? No, I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. Let's just beat the boss. Is there a secret here? No, there is not. There should have been one. I don't know why the 3 little piggies, but, you know, it's a fun boss, so whatever. Yeah, he moves actually pretty damn fast after hitting them once. But you know, he's just going around the floor, so it's not very tough. This one hops around. Still easy. And this one also hops around, but differently. We're all jumping here. I guess the 3 little piggies wanted to be Mario. Why did the villains, though? I mean, wasn't it a wolf that was a villain in that story? I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. Person who developed that zone just thought, oh, you know what? Let's use these guys as a villain. Because why not? It's cute. Doesn't make any sense, but it works for Japan, I guess. Well, I always keep the Lunar Zone for last. I'm just like that. Next time, this zone, Pumpkin Zone. Yep, enjoyable zone. Hope you've all enjoyed this video all over this day. Bye-bye!